Hello and welcome to round 2 of the DilliDalli Cup, and this game right here has the potential to be the game of this round. Two very good sides. So we got the XBX, of course, DilliDalli here playing UEF. Looks well, he thought about second land, but he's going to get the 5th pigeon in. Always a good idea before he gets the second land factory. RedRage, also UEF, the 2 UEF players here. Very impressive in that first round against a good side. And of course, Ubelas and Cries didn't really have too much problems. Cybern and Seraphim. Ubelas saying same old, so I guess these two players know what they're doing. Curious to know what VVA stands for, so if anybody knows. Scout from Cries. Pretty aggressive scout. Is going to find out what DilliDalli's doing. And I'm really hoping we get more of these 2v2 tourneys. This should be very good for the game. It looks like 2 engineers to the Hydra. Only 1 factory. RedRage. He's got to pick up the mass extractor. And this scout's going to go in between. He's going to go behind DilliDalli's base. We also see some hunters here. From Cryas, they will run into a tank. And without micro, the tanks absolutely dominate against the light assault bots. You can see their light assault bots can dodge, but 1v1 really no chance. There is a chance actually, but you gotta be really good with your light assault bot. Second air from Ubelas. He's got a 6 land factories planned, or he's sitting on one. Of course, with Seraphim, you gotta go air at some point early on. Tanks here from DilliDalli, very aggressive tanks to the Hydra. Also a tank here in the back already with 3 kills. A devastating tank. Good defense here with the Manti from Cryas. And here the 3 kill tanks gets put down. And a bomber not coming out for Ubelas. See what that can do. So far it's just scouting. Yeah, so see, this is what Seraphim bombers are capable of, rolling around in circles and dropping bombs. The ACUs for Ubelas and the RedRage, both very similar positions. Nobody's going into the cul-de-sac in the back here. Very much Ubelas territory, and here it's going to be a very close battle. There goes that engineer, but it's going to be a 2v2. No, it's going to be a 2v1, so the Manti will take it. Those Manti from Cryas just a little late to save the engineer. Manti here for Cryas. He's also got an engineer moving in that direction, but it'll take a little while for him to get there. Surprising, Cryas just doesn't move in there with his ACU. The 2 ACUs are going to meet each other here. DilliDalli versus Cryas. Cryas very much at a disadvantage, being the Cybern player. DilliDalli is playing a big land assault. He's already got a whole bunch of Tech 1 land units. I will slow this down. We gotta enjoy this properly at the +1 speed. And here, battle in the back. Looks like Ubelas doing a good job. And out of between the Xbox team, it looks like DilliDalli is significantly better than RedRage. At least that's the feeling I got. Maybe it was just a really good game for him last game. But so far, yeah, it's taking the high ground here. And taking the high ground is good because then the little hill here, a whole bunch of shots will hit it. Power spam with 2 engineers from DilliDalli. DilliDalli now pushing into the Cybern player, but of course Cryas plenty of units to defend. Both players very equal. Looks like DilliDalli is going to take that cul-de-sac. This is good unit control from both players splitting up their forces. And did Cryas use enough Cybern Manti here to defend against the strikers? It's going to be extremely close. Meanwhile here, RedRage with Tech 2. So RedRage, Tech 2, that's going to be very nice. Perhaps a Tech 2 point defense creep. We see Ubelas also going Tech 2. And here in the back, very much secure. Anti-air, take 1 point defense plus some tanks. An engineer coming in from RedRage, but he's got to bring some artillery, and I don't see any arty here, so this force needs to stop, otherwise they're gonna die. Battle continues. DilliDalli versus Cries, 5 kills versus 2 kills. ACU's shooting each other, but in all these battles, always an advantage for UEF. Oh, that was a good overcharge. Cries, 4 kills. And Tech 1 fight here. RedRage tried to get some tech to point defenses, unable to do so. Ubala is now with a Tech 2 ACU of his own. Not too much air yet, but we do see quite a few interceptors for DilliDalli. And here it looks like another successful victory for Ubala as he's winning all of these. Very similar numbers. And yet another battle. Ubala has 20 kills, 7 kills for Cryas. Great overcharge from DilliDalli. And here in the back, successful point defenses. So the top side with those point defenses here in the corners, that's significant advantage in terms of map control. And these units are just running into their death. They added some arty to take care of that. One thing that they do have is RedRage has taken the cul-de-sac 4 mask extractors. He's going to try to get this point defense. Of course, there is already a point defense here for Ubalas. This point defense needs to start attacking the other as soon as possible. And our artillery, Seraphim artillery. So problems for RedRage. Still a very good position, however. DilliDalli gaining some reclaim. A Tech 1 point defense to retreat to for Cryas. I'm surprised DilliDalli doesn't move in and take that. So with a little bit of micro, DilliDalli has some opportunities. The top corner with some artillery, and this with some tanks and an engineer. Also, well, this is a difficult situation here for RedRage. RedRage is not going for a shield. The shield for Ubalaz. Ubalaz also working with stealth. And of course for RedRage this is a problem. He doesn't see what's shooting him. And Seraphim actually very good when they were with stealth. Actually we did see that the beam from that point defense, a bit surprising. Looking at the base for Ubalas here, minute 11, big power spam, pretty big air spam as well. Cryas now with stealth. And Tech 2 and stealth. Meanwhile DilliDalli here, 60 kills, 52 kills, has Tech 2 land, he's got a whole bunch of shields. A big Tech 2 land spam coming out with pillars. And that could be very nice. This EF force is just a little too strong for Manti. He's going to run over Manti. I don't understand why DilliDalli is retreating. He's got to keep pushing. This point defense could be crucial for Cryas. Otherwise, he's got inferior units here. Very much inferior units. Cryas 18 kills. Point defense with 3. Problem is DilliDalli is getting an upgrade right now. If he had his ACU here helping his units, he'd be yeah, there goes that point defense. I think it'd be game over for Cryas. And here RedRage here through the back. A nice group avoiding the point defense. Could do some nice raiding against Ubalas. Ubalas though very much secure, although some power problems, like you try and get a tech to power generator. So a successful attack from DilliDalli's forces, but did not get support from the ACU. This game really should have been over right there. DilliDalli could have ended it. At least that's my opinion. This is the scout from the beginning of the game, still alive. But otherwise, a very good game. Looks like this force decided to turn back, and I hope they do have an arty here. So it's an opportunity to take out this point defense. Hope that's what happens. Although you got to protect the artillery because these tanks will move out and kill it. One more shot and that's gone. Looks like it'll be successful, but gunships now from Ubilas. Another push from DilliDalli. DilliDalli now going with a Tech 2 point defense creep. We see Tech 2 point defensive from Kryas. And this is something that DilliDalli should have taken care of when it was just a couple of Mantis sitting here. Now he's got to deal with point defense. And these gunships are going to be very nice for Ubilas, controlling the wide spaces of this map. Mobile missile launchers now for RedRage. Looks like he lost the point defense standoff, and against the Seraphim shields, he's going to take a lot of mobile missile launchers. Kryas now 41 kills. Tech 1 point defense from DilliDalli. Looks like DilliDalli lost most of his units. Tech 2 land now coming out for Kryas. Very tough battle here between DilliDalli and Kryas. But here, safe to say Ubala is very much in control. Tech 2 air. Although interceptors here for RedRage killing off unprotected gunships, but definitely a superior air force from Ubilas. It's good stuff though from RedRage, killing quite a few of these. Tech 2 flag here as well. Oh, this is going to be great. Interceptors over Tech 2 flag. Oh, they would have lingered just a little longer. It would have been devastating. Interceptors here from DilliDalli as well. DilliDalli Tech 2 point defense. So we got Tech 2 point defense versus Tech 2 point defense. 68 kills for DilliDalli. Kryas at 46. Looks like RedRage is going to help his ally with some Tech 1, but he might leave himself exposed against an attack from Ubilas. Ubilas moving in with a whole bunch of artillery. And looks like successful attack from RedRage. He has taken over these. DilliDalli taking over the cul-de-sac. DilliDalli moving in. Good use of UEF shields. These units from RedRage, you might as well give them over to DilliDalli so that he can control them. Otherwise they're kind of not participating in the battle. They could really be very effective if they were to move in. 5 kills in the point defense. Also TMD here. Whole bunch of mobile missile launchers, but now they are in range of a point defense. This stealth, oh yeah, this is good. There goes that point defense. Very much an even game. So we've seen that RedRage made the right choice. He gave the units over to DilliDalli. Now he's pushing in really hard, although he's pushing into a whole bunch of hoplites and a point defense. 19 kills in that point defense before it's killed. But now DilliDalli is going to be in shooting range. Of some very important units for Kryas. A Tech 2 power generator. Kryas 81 kills. DilliDalli 82, getting Tech 1 point defenses for firepower. We've seen actually all that Tech 1 UEF get killed very quickly. These Tech 2 point defenses from Cybern don't mess around on flat ground. They don't miss. And here come the bombers. That's a snipe attempt, 83 kills. Some good dodging action from DilliDalli. But DilliDalli very much all alone here. And these are roaches. Oh, these are assassin, the suicidal bugs. DilliDalli trying to survive, and this game has just turned on a dime there with the Tech 2 bombers from Ubilas. DilliDalli was just full health, and suddenly we really got to say Ubilas with an excellent Tech 2 air move, because Kryas was through very hard work pushed all the way to his base. It still had very good defenses, but if DilliDalli was able to get a nice Tech 2 point defense situation here, he would have had a really good position to control the cul-de-sac. Yeah, and this game pretty much over here. I can't really see RedRage being able to get out of this. So this is with no give. It's going to be a lot of reclaim for Kryas, and then he's going to just flank this base all day. So good stuff from Ubelas. He was able to out tech 2-point defense here against RedRage. Got good defense. He did lose this battle here in the corner, which was minor, but he stopped the Tech 1 land production, switched completely to Tech to Air, and used that Tech to Air to help his ally kill DilliDalli. And one of the really cool things for Cryas though were those assassin bugs. Those made the health on DilliDalli's ACU go down very quickly. So DilliDalli found himself against Tech 2 bombers and a whole bunch of roaches. Now the cruise missiles from Cryas. Gonna try to pick off some units. Looks like RedRage is gonna shift. He's gonna fight on the other front. He's gonna make his main front here very vulnerable. Really, his only chance is to kill one of the ACUs very quickly. And it's definitely not going to be Ubelas under 2 Seraphim shields. So he's probably thinking about Cryas not being careful. But Cryas here with Tech 2-point defenses and Tech 2 land, the strikers really have no chance in this position. Battle rages on here. Really 3 fronts for RedRage. And the really only one he's gonna win is the one on the corner, because here he's facing superior Tech 2-point defenses here for RedRage. He's gonna try to play defense. An attack with artillery through the middle from Ubelas takes out mask extractors. And no point defenses here, so artillery can just walk in, start killing things. RedRage, total of 2 kills. And this very much a veteran from the fight against DilliDalli. 99 kills, 20,000 health. Mobile missile launchers retreat, but this is really excellent stuff from Cryas with the stealth point defenses on the hill. And you can see for RedRage, he has no idea that there's something there, except that there are a bunch of lasers coming out, killing his units. And that was an attack now. This should be the final attack. He's changed his name to Good Game. And of course Cybern running in. Undefended ACU gets killed very quickly. Excellent game here, 24 minutes. And I hope people enjoyed this.